Well, day 5 or 6 for me and Trey starts up at the main lodge. Everybody's getting loaded up. There's an exciting buzz in the air this morning. And maybe today will be the day for somebody. I use these gear ties. I cut some branches, I'll bring them up, attached to these gear ties to make me some camouflage up here in this climber. I'll do that when I don't have any tree cover. I have the same rope, pull-up rope I used to pull up my trimmed camouflage is the same rope I use to lower my scent, my doe scent. Day 6. Trey and I are still sticking in the same areas. I just made a slight 100-yard, 150-yard adjustment. And Trey made an adjustment yesterday about 200 yards. We're about 400 yards apart. After today, we got one more day. We've been doing all day sits. We're doing our part. We just need the deer to do their part. Or the right deer to do their part. I'm just hunting this thick bottom, eat up with scrapes. Some big deer moving through here between me and Trey, wrapping around the bottom of a big ridge. We just got to get them in front of us. This has been where a lot of action's been this week as far as cameras go. We've left it alone. We're here for the last day. I'm going to do an all-day sit. Got a couple of lakes on this property. Some woodies have been flying in this morning, I guess, escaping all those hunters on the Mississippi River. Trey's already had one snort wheezing before daylight. I'm set up on a ridge with a scrape out in front of me and some scrapes on top. Trey's sitting on a cut lane through the thick. It's lined with scrapes. We're about 300 yards apart, fairly close, but swinging for the fence today. It's been an amazing week. I just prayed this morning the Lord would bless one of us with success today. And thanked him at the same time for the week we've had. I give him all the glory, regardless of the outcome of today. We'll see what happens. Like every day, I feel good about it. impressive. I'm sitting in the bedding over a scrape that we had a shooter, 9-point, on a couple of days ago. And several deer on it actually, but that deer and one other deer I'd probably shoot's been on this scrape, and both of them daylighted a couple of days ago right here. But beautiful in here, man, with these hickories, walnuts, oaks. This steep ridge, it falls off the top down toward that lake. I've been listening to the woodies on. I mean, it's thick in here, but I got shooting lanes on these trails, thankfully. I didn't cut them, Lord put them there for me. If I wouldn't have picked this tree out that first day me and Trey got here and we decided to scout instead of hunt, I'd have never found this tree in the dark in here. It's just so thick, but it's perfect. I had to attach me some cover, but just to help block me from them deer if they come down that trail to that scrape right there. Got this right here to help block me. Man, it's beautiful. Beautiful morning. Beautiful spot. Well, it's midday. It's 1 o'clock. Just got through having my sandwich and some crackers. This is day number 6. We've done all day sits every day but 2. This is an all day sit today. And I'm going to tell you, all day sit in a summit climber is a whole lot easier than an all day sit in a lock on. But I haven't heard from Trey this morning. He texted me real early. About that buck snort wheezing at the scrape he's looking over. Just a little bit before daylight. Let's go over there and let him give us a little update. Maybe he can put some action in this video, because I ain't got none. Other than 2 does, and I didn't get them on video.
Alright. Gonna do a little midday check-in. It's 12 o'clock here in Western Illinois. Had a lot of action early, but it's died off a little bit. Quite a bit. Still gonna hang in here till dark, because it's our last time. We're gonna grind it out. Chris and I are gonna grind it out. Then we're gonna get a little bit of sleep. Then we're gonna take it back to South Carolina. Temperature this morning was about 38 degrees. Winds were out of the northwest. West-northwest. It was more west than north. Total of 7 deer before 8 o'clock. So I got some footage of a little buttonhead buck making a scrape and pinning a scrape. Like I said earlier in the video, there's road beds tore up with scrapes. So he was hitting every one of them before he got down here to me. And he was standing right underneath me. So we got down early yesterday. That's why I had no more video other than the morning video. Due to some unforeseen circumstances. I'll say that. I'll just leave it at that. But so there was no evening hunt yesterday. Had one deer killed at camp. Mr. New Yorker Willie dropped him one yesterday, a 10-pointer. Hilarious guy, man. This guy's hilarious.
Go ahead and trim up my camouflage I got up here. I'm gonna take this little stick off. I've been listening to them wood ducks all day down there on the pond. It's kind of cool. Banking on a deer coming down that trail, hitting that scrape. That's what they've been doing. We got a cell camera right here. That's what most of them have done. They've come from the top and hit that scrape. We've only had a couple come under me from the bottom and hit that scrape, so I'm just really anticipating and setting this up for a shot right there on that trail. But I got other holes all around me I can shoot. I think I can raise up and shoot right through there. It's just enough to break me up a little bit. I got a good backdrop, all these trees. It's been a rough week as far as these all-day sits physically. It's, well, mentally too. But no matter the results of today, whether we go home empty-handed eating a tag sandwich or one of us get one on the ground, it's been a great experience. It's something that can never be taken away from Trey and I. Will always have it in our memory bank, and that's the whole purpose I started doing these videos too, was just so I can go back and watch my hunts. But appreciate y'all that have commented and my new subscribers this week. We've been up here in Illinois. Been one for the books, and it ain't over yet. A miracle. Trey just messaged me. Big buck down. We did it. We're not going home empty-handed. Thank you, Lord. We knew we had to be here. We waited till the last day to do it. I just got the text. Big buck down. Thank you, Lord. I still got about an hour and a half. Praying for a double.
I think I just killed a big 8. I couldn't film it because he was behind me. Oh my God. I'm gonna try to get the camera to her. Oh my God. Oh my. I think he's done. Oh, he's still. I gotta put another arrow. I think he's done. All right. Finally getting my hands on them, getting them tagged and getting down in here trying to figure out how I'm gonna get this big boy out of here. Just to kind of go through the story, what happened is Chris and I came in here this morning after talking about it for multiple days and doing some scouting with some cameras over here at one of the farms that we lease. Decided it would be best to do a saddle. So last night I had to switch gears because I've been hunting out of ladder stands and lock homes. So got my saddle bag and already got it situated this morning, picked out this tree for, really, we were out here, but Chris marked it when we were scouting out here that day. So he had a spot picked out for him, and I told him, I said, I'd like to saddle hunt this lane over here. He said, yeah, that tree right there would be perfect for a saddle. So we talked about it last night and got up this morning, left the cabin at about 5, a little bit after 5 a.m. Got in here, I was up in the tree by 6:15, settled and ready to go. Long grueling week, long grueling day out of a saddle. Saw a total of 12 deer. This was the 12th one right here. Had a couple before daylight. Couldn't really make out what they were, but I knew one of them was a buck because he snort wheezed earlier this morning. I think I talked about it earlier in my opening video for this hunt. But just grinded it out through lunch. And this deer is so smart. I just watched him. He crossed the roadbed. Didn't know it was a buck. I just knew it was a single deer because I couldn't see. It was probably 40 yards, 50 yards up the roadbed from where I was sitting in my saddle, or hanging from my saddle. Crossed over into the woods behind me, walked down the ridge, bedded down 18 yards from where I was set up with the saddle. So he was standing there, and then he just bedded down, and I was in disbelief. Could not believe it. So I contemplated the shot because it's a very small window, and you can kind of see how thick these woods are that I'm sitting in right now where he died. So he bedded down, and I just took the shot. It's a very small window. I've done a ton of practicing, as I do every year, because you don't have time to think about mechanics when this is going on. And the time is here. So I shot him, went through, heart shot. He just flopped over. So I was, of course, about to go to pieces. I couldn't get it on film because he came from behind me, and I had my camera set up. I couldn't swing it around. So I had to get the aftershock of me going to pieces, and if I had any snot or anything, I apologize, but there's a lot of excitement going on. It's been a hard week. So we've had this deer on camera once or twice over the past 2 weeks, and once or twice this week since we've been here. So last day, final couple of hours, it's Murphy's Law. So super thankful for this. I know the Lord wrote the script. We can try to do all the planning all we want to, but the Lord, this was my deer, period. He put me in the right spot with Chris's help. Chris has taught me everything I know about deer hunting. So y'all need to check him out, Blue Collar Bucks. Chris is an e-scout master. He scouts a lot of the time from the couch. Drops a pin, and 9 times out of 10 we go out there and there's a sign everywhere. So hit him up, ask him questions. He'll be happy to help you with any property you got. But Chris and I have hunted together for over 25 years, and I'm still to this day learning from that man. So forever grateful to him for teaching me and keeping me out in these woods. But we travel a lot over the past 25 years, different states. But super appreciative, super proud. I appreciate everybody's support at home, holding things down while I'm up here.
doing what I love to do. So I appreciate you guys joining in. 365, the Passion 365, signing out for Illinois, tagged out, happy as a buck, no pun intended. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you for your support.